Everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been a long time since I posted a video, but I'm here today. As you guys can see, I have a guest. This is Mason. Oh, it's the end of the day, y'all. It's nighttime. Ignore his hair. But this is Mason. Mason is, tell him, say you're one now. Say I'm 12 months old now. I'm a big boy now. But we are here today. We are gathered here today because I have a story time I want to tell you guys about what happened on my birthday trip when I was in LA. So if you watch my LA vlog, if you haven't, you should go watch it. But in my vlog, I touched on something that went down. And so the story time, once you hear the story time, it'll help paint the picture of what went on in my vlog. So I guess if you haven't seen the vlog yet, you can watch this first, and then you can go to the vlog, and then you can put 2 and 2 together to get 4. Okay, let's start. So this story time is about the time. Hold on now, Mason. We got to go over some house rules.
When this camera's on and it's right on, we don't talk, we don't make any extra noise, we are quiet. I can't talk while you, okay?
We went over the house rules. Now, back to my story. So this is about the time for my birthday in LA. I thought I was about to get kidnapped by a stranger. So here is what happened. This was the night of my birthday in LA. What part was I in? I'm going to say maybe I was in Hollywood or something, West Hollywood. I don't know where I was at. So me and my boyfriend, we had just got done doing a TMZ tour. So after we finished the TMZ tour, we were still like in the area just checking out, you know, different shops and stuff. So we had parks. Mason, what we talking about? So we had parks in a lot we found, and there was some cool stores over there that we wanted to check out. So we just, you know, parked over there. No big deal. It's about 7 or 8 o'clock at night. It was still pretty early. So I kid you not, we parked and we went in some shop that was like on the other side of the lot. And we were gone, I promise you, about 7 minutes at the most. Not even a full 10 minutes. We was only gone like 7 minutes. We come back and our car's gone. Like our rental car is gone. Where our car was, it was a guy like directly across from where our car had been taken from. And so he rolled down his window and he was like, yeah, they towed your car. And I caught the whole thing on camera, like on my phone. He was like, the guy waited right until he couldn't see y'all. As soon as y'all hit the corner, he instantly towed the car. And so I'm like, yeah, like send me that video because that's messed up. Like, how can you tow the car and it's not a tollway zone? So we get a little closer and the guy is driving this old station wagon looking thing. It was a really, really super old car he was driving. The color and the paint looked like it was from way back when. It was old, it was faded, like it just was an old vehicle. He was chubby, he was short, and he looked like he was either white or Hispanic or both. I couldn't tell which one he was. He wore some big glasses, he had gray hair, and now that I think about it, he was even dressed weird. Like, I was in LA. Granted, it was November when I went, but it was still in the upper 70s. So I had no idea why he had on a freaking coat that had a hood attached to it. And he had, like, a ball cap on. But the whole thing was, like, weird. Like, if you watch enough movies, you know. If you see that old car, that's sign number 1. Then you see a creepy older guy driving this car, 2. He also was dressed like a creep. He had on a coat and a ball cap. And everybody knows them serial killers and stuff. They were having on these big coats and these ball caps. So I'm just like, ooh, you look a little weird. But, you know, thank you. Thank you for recording it. Like, yes, like, so it was a tow truck. Like, did you see the number on the truck or, like, the name of the company? And he was like, no, I didn't really get a good look. He was like, but I think I saw a sign on the other side of this lot, and I think it has a number on it that you can call. Oh, I say so too much. Anyway, so I can't help it, y'all. I just gotta say so a lot. So I went over to the sign. Now, mind you, my phone was on 3%. So my boyfriend left his phone in the car. The car's gone, so he's phoneless. And my phone is on 3%, and my portable charger was in the car, which is gone. So we called the tow place, and I'm asking them, about my little Kia Soul that they took from the parking lot. The car was there. Dude had an attitude too. That could be a whole nother story time in itself. This is strictly about me being kidnapped and not that whole tow situation. That could be its own thing. So the car was there. So I'm sitting there, me and my boyfriend, I was like, shoot, I only know 2 people in LA, and I'm cool with both of them, but, I was still skeptical about asking people I'm cool with, like, hey, can you come meet me and get me, because I just got my rental towed and I'm stranded, not knowing what part of LA they live in, how long it would take. Like, I just didn't want to put anybody in a bind for my sake. But at the same time, I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like, am I supposed to pay for an Uber or something to get over there? But wait, I can't pay for an Uber. My wallet's in the car. We literally got out the car just to walk and browse the shops. So I'm just like, what? Like, I can't even pay for a freaking Uber. My wallet's in the car. His phone's dead and mine on 3%. And I'm like, but whatever I'm doing, I need to have a plan because I can't be wasting my battery life. It's on 3%. And y'all know them iPhones die with the quickness. So I'm like, I got to hurry up and figure out what I'm going to do, who I'm going to call before, my phone is dead. So at this point, I'm just like, bro, whatever I'm going to do, like, I need to already have it down packed because I got to save my battery, just in case. Like, we can't be out completely stranded in a city we're not familiar with and nobody has a phone. Like, that can't happen. I instantly started thinking about the freaking Lifetime movie network and all the crazy movies I watch on Netflix and a whole bunch of other stuff. I was just like, wow, this is just like a movie. I'm just like, okay, let me text my friend Kadarius, and I don't know if he lived near here. I'm hoping he do. So I'm like, let me just tell him what's going on and like maybe he can come get us or something. So I text Kadarius and I'm just like, bro, like you'll never believe what happened. I'm in front of, this shop on this street and this street, and our car just got towed and we're stranded and I just need a ride up to the tow place. So I'm trying to explain to him where I am, but by me not being from LA, I'm not familiar with too much other than what I see around me. And so he was like, well, just send me your location. So I sent my location and my phone instantly jumped from like 3 to 2%. And I'm just like, shoot. I'm just like, this is not good. Like, I don't know if he finna come get me or if I'm finna be stuck. Like, I don't know what's finna happen. I just know my phone is about to die. So then I'm like, shoot, who else should I be contacting? Who else should I be contacting? So then I text my parents and I'm just like letting y'all know that our car got towed and my phone finna die. Boyfriend phone long gone in the car. And we currently trying to find a rally. I wanted somebody to know what the tea was in case something happened to us. Like, somebody had to know the tea. Kadarius couldn't be the only one to know the tea because he don't know how to get in touch with my parents. So that wasn't going to help. So then the guy who recorded the old thing, the creepy old guy, he was like, I can take y'all. It's my boyfriend. He like, yeah, cool. Like, thank you so much. Like, thank you, man. Like, thanks. And I'm just looking like, no. I'm literally looking at him like, I'm not getting in the car with him. Like, I'm not riding with him to go get this. I'm like, look at his car. Look at how he dressed. Look at how he talk, how he sound. Like, he just gives you, I'm going to kidnap you and torture you in my basement vibes. Like, I can't help it. Like, that's the vibes I was getting from him. Like, you kidnap people. And I know you shouldn't judge people just by looking at them, but come on now. Come on now. I watch too much TV, and I'm not one that's going to be easily got. I second guess, and I question everything. So I'm just like, he fit too many bad descriptions. I don't know if I should be getting in the car with you. And then, I'm kind of still waiting on Kadarius to reply. And guess what? My phone died. I messed around and tried to open Messenger and thought I was going to send another text. Apple said you thoughts. Baby, that phone went off. And I was just like, wow, I am screwed. I'm like, I'm going to die screwed. I'm like, because now I can't call an Uber because I don't have a phone. I'm like, he can't call nobody because his phone in the car and my phone just died. So I'm just like, let me say a good little prayer. I'm just like, Jesus, please don't let this man be no, please don't let this man be no crazy kidnapper. Please, if I have to fight this nigga, like, give me the strength to fight him. I'm just like, Jesus, please. Like, Jesus, I've never needed you this much, as much as I need you right now in this moment, to please protect me while I go from point A to point B. So I'm getting in the guy's car. It's all junky in the back. It's a bunch of stuff in the trunk, and I'm just like, why he got all this stuff? Like, what do you do? Why do you have all this stuff? That was making me panic too. I'm just like, what is all this? What's all of this? I'm hoping there wasn't no rope, no tape, and no machete under there. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna keep it cool though. So my boyfriend rode in the front, I rode in the back. And so I'm asking the guy, like, hey, do you have an iPhone charger? Like, would you happen to have an iPhone charger? And he was like, iPhone? He was like, no, this is phone I have. He picked up this old flip phone. He picks up an old flip phone, and I'm just like, yep, he's crazy. He's definitely crazy, and he is definitely about to try to kidnap and torture me. And I'm already just like, dang, I'm not going to see my son no more. I'm just like, that really sucks. Me trying to spend my birthday in LA, it's going to be my last day living, all because we got the car towed. And I get out the car. I was like, let me walk. Like, it got to be somewhere where I could buy a car charger. Like, I cannot be getting in a car with you and my phone's going to die. I didn't tell him that. But I wanted to tell him that. So I get out. I'm walking every store. I'm like, please tell me, like, somebody got a charger. Like, I really need to charge my phone. My car just got towed, and I need to make some calls. I found a Boost Mobile. Went in there. They didn't have any car chargers. They only had, like, the USB, but not the ones that, you know, actually go into the cigarette lighter. So I'm just like, wow, I'm really screwed getting into this creepy man's car with no phone. So I couldn't call for help even if I wanted to. So I get back in the car. So I'm just still praying the whole ride. So we end up getting the address. Somehow on his little flip old ancient phone thing, he was able to locate the address of where the tow shop was. And it was like about 15 to 20 minutes away. 15 or 20 minutes away. So I'm just like, please, Lord, let him go straight to this tow place. No extra stops, no detours, no nothing. And so the car ride was like weird because he was pretty quiet, but my boyfriend was trying to like talk to him, I guess, to make it less awkward. But I just feel like it was weird. Like anything he asked, no matter how simple it was, I didn't even want to answer. I'm just like, I know how this go. Like you ask all these questions, you try to get to know them, and then you use all this stuff against them while you torturing them. Like you won't get me like that. He like, how long you in town for? You know, just real creepy stuff. I'm just like, bro, don't be asking me that. Just take me to the tow place so I can get my rental and I can deal. They talking, right? And if I'm not mistaken or being dramatic because I was scared, I feel like he was approaching on the exit he was supposed to get off of, and then he started acting like his phone was tripping with the maps. And I'm just like, bro, I know this trick. Like, you not finna detour and drive me to no woods nowhere. I'm just like, nope. If it say it's, I think I heard it say that one. Like, no, you take this exit. I don't need you doing nothing extra. I could be making this whole thing, not the whole thing, but the whole part about his phone tripping because I was just that scared, and all I could do is replay all the bad movies I done watched about crazy people kidnapping people and taking them off pretending to help them. So, needless to say, since I'm here talking to you guys, I didn't get kidnapped. So needless to say, since I'm here in the flesh, I didn't get kidnapped. He took us from point A to point B like I needed him to. He ended up being super nice. He's still weird. You know, I still wouldn't let him take me nowhere else because I probably got away the first time. I probably wasn't going to get lucky the second time. But he took us where we needed to go. I mean, he recorded the whole thing. He stayed with us until we got the rental car stuff situated. Like, he was super nice. So, shout out to you, dude. I do not remember your name, but even if I did, I wasn't going to disclose it on here. But thank you. And y'all, that was tea. That's a wrap on how I thought I was getting kidnapped in LA by the creepy old guy that fits the description of a serial killer. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.